Happy Saturday evening. I am back with a book review. Lawrence Block, Tanner's 12 Swingers. This was published in 1967. It is a mystery fiction genre. It is book number 3 in the Evan Tanner series. And why did I pick this book up? And why am I asking that question? Because I'm trying to change up my format here on book reviews, but I picked this book up because I'm reading through all 8 of the Evan Tanner books, and I've been doing so off and on since I think it was May. And so I am on book 3. And so the summary of this book, you have Evan Tanner. He's contacted by the chief, and who's this mysterious organization that Evan loosely works for, gets paid from in lump sums, but he doesn't really know that he's on the payroll, doesn't really know much about the organization or the chief and what part of it is. We know it's not the CIA, and you kind of find out a little bit about that at the end, but the chief wants him to go to Colombia. Well, unfortunately, Evan can't go to Colombia because earlier in the story, as it unfolds, Tanner promises a friend, his friend Carlos, that he would go and find his lost love behind the Iron Curtain. And so in doing so, Evan embarks upon this journey, and he finds himself with Anula, who is kind of basically keeping him and his traveling partner, who's an older gentleman by the name of Milan Butek, that he had to take along as well. They find themselves wanting rest and room and board, and they stay a few days, and Evan enjoys the romance with her. Also, they're going across borders in Eastern Europe, and that's not always just hopping from one street to the next. There's definitely guarded, and it comes with its own perils. And so it's very interesting how he goes about doing some of this and the social networking that he does back in the late 60s. And so when they finally get to their destination, which is Latvia, he finds women who are also wanting to defect to the United States, hence the title Tanner's 12 Swingers. And one huge surprise, he has a kid. And so let's jump right into what I liked about this. Tanner is an amazing character. Evan Tanner is one of my favorite characters. If you don't know, he can't sleep due to a war injury he suffered, and he had some shrapnel that hit the part of his brain called the sleep center, and so it has left him in a permanent state of being able to not sleep. And so he learns different skills. He uses his money to invest in different clubs that he knows he will use to social network his way on missions. And he also learns multiple languages, which is he's becoming what they call a polyglot. And he's just a fantastic character. I really enjoy reading him. The pace of this was really, really good. 250 pages. I flew through this thing. Its humor was great. Igor, the mad pilot at the end of this book. Oh my gosh, I was laughing out loud. Fantastic supporting character. It was so. If you don't mind expletives, I mean, Igor was hilarious. Definitely trying to show that he was hip with American terminology and whatnot. You get to see some softer side of Tanner a little bit too. Once the kid dynamic comes into play here, so I really enjoyed that. I liked the kind of covert op thing. He has this guy trying to give him a note at the beginning of the story to meet with the chief, and they want to do so without anyone knowing, like kind of spy game type stuff. And the guy on the street gives him a piece of gum, juicy fruit, and he tells him this may be important, don't throw it away. And the first day Evan throws it away. The next day he does the same thing and tells him the same thing again. And Evan's like, well, something's going on here. And he opens the gum, and there's a note where to go and in code of how to contact the chief. I really enjoyed that. I thought the ending of this was really, really good too. I really enjoyed it. It was very nicely done. So what did I not like about the book? I mean, really the only one thing that stands out to me that I didn't like about this, or where I kind of was wanting more, was I want to know more about the chief and the organization of itself. I know the mysteriousness kind of creates this little intrigue and everything and makes it what it is, but I would like to know a little more details. I wish that would be a little more fleshed out, honestly. So who would like this? I think if you like series, I think you would like this. If you like mystery, if you like quick reads, you would like this. If you like books that have a little bit of spice, but they're not crazy, you would like this. If you don't mind some expletives, this is definitely in your wheelhouse too. So those are the types of kind of themes and people that would probably enjoy this book. In terms of rating, I gave this a 4.4. I really enjoyed this thing. Of the 3 books I've read in this series so far, this is the highest rated one. And so my overall impression here really is it's a great entry. It really has stepped up its game. Block did a really good job writing this, and I definitely am looking forward to the next one, and I will get to it very soon. So that is my review. Lawrence Block, Tanner's 12 Swingers, book number 3 in the Evan Tanner series. I hope you have a great Saturday. I'll talk to you later.